Those energy Chris Pratt put into that movie was the very beginning in the advert where he's like, when he just goes full on like Italian, like it's me, Chris Pratt, like doing all that.
Yeah, and then like you hear Mario speaking, it's like it's me.
Yeah, he's like, wow, Luigi, that was a good advert we made.
Yeah, Chris Pratt's like falling asleep at the microphone.
Wow, that's really
cool. Luigi, I need to save my fucking brother.
Mamma mia.
There is a weird amount of jokes in this film. That I could sentence there of jokes in this film that specifically Chris Pratt saying something in slow motion.
Mom, yeah, it's like
I counted. There are like 4 of them
because that's funny. When people say things in slow motion,
but then
that's
that thing
funny.
is also Mamma Mia.
Is that not the funniest thing you've heard in your life?
To be fair,
it was to me. It was a real knee slap, but I was like, I was literally when I saw it, I had like tears in my eyes.
But that's they do it so often. It feels like a running joke, but there's no joke. So it's just a running.
It's just a running.
They just keep doing the fucking thing. Like
it's movies.
I wish they saw one before they made this fucking film. So yeah, we saw the Mario movie.
Yeah. It's a Mario movie.
It is the biggest movie of the year.
Probably it's gonna make $1 billion.
Yeah.
Mario billion.
A billion. I've never been so like. I feel like every time a movie does numbers, I'm either like fuck this movie or like yeah, go on, pop off, king.
Well, it's movies I like.
Yeah, no, but like with Mario, I feel like I'm never gonna be this ambivalent to a movie fucking making $1 trillion million.
It's a movie that when I saw the trailers, I was like, this looks really inoffensive. I will probably be fine.
Yeah,
and I'll probably forget about it as soon as I've seen it. And that's that.
Yeah.
And then I watched the film and I was like, this movie is safe and inoffensive, and I'm already forgetting about it as I'm talking about it.
It
right
is a
now.
fucking okay, genuinely, fucking ChatGPT. If you were to ask that, write a Mario movie, this is exactly what it would be.
I'd argue there'd be more of a plot. There'd be a bit more. There'd be something.
So there is
a bit more sauce.
There is a plot at first, but then halfway through, the writers give up, look around their room full of Nintendo products.
See a Donkey Kong poster.
Donkey Kong! And then just write, Mario meets Donkey Kong, they kiss, they have the same dynamic as most like anime couples, and then they make out and give each other hugs.
It's a movie that knows that it's based on an IP.
Yeah.
And it knows that most people are just like, oh, Mario!
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's kind of the
extent. Rides off that.
Yeah, and because there are a lot of Easter eggs in the movie, and some of them I think are cute. Like,
it is
in
a
the
fucking
beginning,
Easter egg hunt.
Yeah, like
there's a reason they released this at Easter.
It's a duck hunt, even.
Did you? Okay.
I didn't see a duck hunt reference.
Did you see the cafe was called like the Punch Out Cafe?
Yeah. That one was a bit like
that's a bit forced.
yeah.
And all the references in the film, that was over the line.
That one I was like, what's the reference there? Like, because
it's just the word Punch Out.
Yeah, like it's one of if there was like a Punch Out boxing ring or something.
It's like, if the owner was like
Punch Out gym.
The owner was the coach in Punch Out.
Cute.
But no,
like it's just a Punch Out cafe. I don't get it.
Charles Martinet's character plays fucking
a guy.
He plays Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Well, he plays like he's a guy. The guy's
original,
playing the Donkey Kong game
plays
at the beginning, which then raises a lot of existential questions about what's going on in this movie.
The guy from Wrecking Crew, which is like the Mario Brothers were originally
the guy, and he's the guy.
The cutest one is Luigi's ringtone.
That's cute.
I like that one. I like those kind of ones more than just Nintendo thing.
Oh my god, Bullet Bill! I will now cream. Yeah, that is what a lot of this movie feels like. It's like it is. So I watched a lot of Nintendo films in preparation for this as my homework. I watched and I watched this Mario movie from the 80s, which had one game to go off, and it is essentially as much substance as this film that had an entire fucking franchise like decades of Mario stuff to go off.
Yeah.
And then it's the same fucking thing of so we'll now use this Mario enemy, and this bit's in the film. This is the bit now dedicated to Bowser. This is the bit dedicated to a Koopa. This is the bit dedicated to a Bullet Bill. This is the bit dedicated to a fucking desert world. It's just, it is the ultimate video game movie, because it is the ultimate. We played the game once, and then we took everything from that. You have a Nintendo Switch? You don't? Buy a fucking Nintendo Switch. This is the costume from Mario Odyssey. Buy Mario Odyssey. This is the power up from. You can use this power up in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Buy New Super Mario Bros. Ooh, we put a fucking advert for every Mario game on the Switch 2 seconds before the film starts, and now we're gonna shove it all in your face. Buy it. Buy it. Consume capitalism.
It's one of those movies where, I'm not surprised at the walking advertisements. And I don't necessarily mind that, because I think that's just inevitable when you're going to make a video game movie.
Yeah.
It's going to advertise the video game.
Oh, no, obviously.
Like Barbie is like coming out in July. That's going to be an advertisement for Barbie.
We live in a post-Lego movie world. You can't get away with this anymore.
You've got to do something more than the most bare bones. Because the thing is, I understand, Mario and Nintendo stuff for the most part is very plotless.
Yeah.
Or whatever plot state is.
Okay, but do you know what's
simple.
even more plotless than Mario?
What?
A fucking Lego brick. And we managed to get a movie with 10 times the plot.
Yeah, it's one of those where I think it's one of those films where it could have done a lot more if it just had something more substantial to glean onto, because I do think it's close.
Yeah.
I think the characters are there for the most part to do something cool with it. I'm not asking for fucking the fucking Citizen Kane or fucking or 12 Angry Men or fucking I'm not asking for an Oscar. I'm not asking for I'm not asking for the fucking Godfather.
Yeah.
But I think that is a fair point to say that and I think the problem is that it went to Illumination.
Yeah.
It went to Illumination, who make the most fucking bare-boned animated movies. I mean, fucking Secret Life of Pets 2 is an anthology movie. That's it's barely got a plot.
To Illumination, because to praise this movie for a second, it won't last long. This is the best looking Illumination film. Visually, the animation looks gorgeous, but at the same time, the movie looks fucking bland.
It's got this weird problem where the animation is so beautiful, but it doesn't really do anything.
It doesn't do anything with it.
It doesn't really go beyond what you see once you're in the Mushroom Kingdom. That's kind of what you see.
Yeah.
They don't really do anything else.
And even then, the final fucking fight. Okay, so they have this genuinely quite gorgeous looking Mushroom Kingdom that with all the cool Mario references and shit. They still set the final fight in Brooklyn.
All of the films sweeping shots are beautiful.
Yeah.
And then, but it's one of them where it's I can't help but wonder especially once you get past the Mushroom Kingdom, it's Rainbow Road looks cool.
Yeah.
And all that, and it's and it's one of them there are things where you go ooh, pretty, but it's what? But then also there'll be shots where it's okay. Brooklyn looks cool, but also, as you said, putting the final fight there.
It's a bit of a weird choice. Also, all those fucking
Also, it's Brooklyn on a street.
Yeah.
It's just a street.
All those people just accepted there was, the Donkey Kong. They just, went, chill.
Yeah. Wow. That's a creature.
Yeah.
That is a...
I don't know about you, but I saw a fucking gorilla wearing a fucking tie. Who was, standing there, saying, Mario, you're a dick. I would I don't know, at least
I think my brain would implode on itself.
I feel there's a lot here to be examined.
Not even just that, just when the giant Bowser thing comes in.
Exactly.
Everyone's just oh, what's that? Wow.
Oh, it must be a Monday. Fucking
only in Brooklyn.
Exactly. No, that's the thing is I think because I think there's a big divide happening online of people going, well, what did you expect? It's a fucking Mario movie.
Yeah.
I am not asking for a Mario movie to be fucking everything everywhere, to be fucking Citizen Kane, to be whatever. Yes. I am asking for a Mario movie to have some fucking effort put into it. You can tell where the effort's been put in, because it feels like the effort's been put into everything Illumination didn't have any control over.
Yeah.
The music is gorgeous, except when it's licensed.
When it's all fucking throwing in like "Take on Me" and "No Sleep Till Brooklyn."
That's just stupid. By the way, that "Take on Me" needle drop
doesn't make any sense.
Fucking why? They're in a car. At least have like there is such an easy opportunity there for Donkey Kong music, and Donkey Kong music is fucking gorgeous.
This is the big problem where it's like those like licensed tracks feel like an Illumination thing.
Yeah.
That feels like them putting their spin on it because those tracks they come in and they're so out of place.
Yeah.
They feel completely out of place because that's the thing as well. Is like Holding Out for a Hero.
Yeah, like that felt weird.
And it's like you just
when you could just put the Mario Level 1 theme.
Yeah, or even just and it's like because again like the score is beautiful. The score is fantastic. It's one of the best like video game like kind of just it's one of the best scores that came out this year like for sure because it takes what the game had and really does like some interesting stuff with it.
And
makes
that's
it more orchestral.
That's how you do this movie. What they should be doing is taking. And I know I'm a fucking grown man complaining about a movie made for toddlers, but at the same time, we should always expect more from our mainstream entertainment.
That's my thing. Is like I find it strange when you have like right now the big animation is cinema. You have that right now, which completely agree.
Yeah.
But I also think if that's the case, we should also demand more.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of them. Animation is cinema, 100%. Although I will say, these tangents, it is weird how the animation is cinema crowd never talk about like Perfect Blue. Or like I don't know, like Flea, for example.
Yeah.
They all talk about those.
Boss Baby.
Yeah. They'll talk about Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
Mitchell's and the Machines. Like those films are cinema, of course they are. But when you talk about animation, you don't just have to talk about Pixar.
Yeah.
You don't just have to talk about DreamWorks.
Yeah, the big
Spider-Verse. You're talking about those, but you're not talking about Perfect Blue.
Yeah.
Paprika, Tokyo Godfathers, Your Name,
A
Silent Voice, The End of Evangelion.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's just anime. Like there's tons of like
absolutely.
Yeah, even shit like South Park, which sounds silly. South Park's a fucking amazing film. The music, it's one of the best. It's one of the best fucking like animated musicals there is. It's fantastic. But it's like, that crowd doesn't talk about that stuff.
No,
they don't talk about those. So it's kids' films.
Yeah,
and it's like this thing
of at the same time they're saying this and then turning around and using it as a shield. It's a kids' movie. Yeah,
and it's like okay, but then you're saying that like okay, these because that's the thing. It's like these are kids' movies.
Yeah,
doesn't mean that adults can't watch them. Yeah, but like it's one of them where it's like Puss in Boots is a kids' movie.
Yeah.
The Mario movie is a kids' movie.
No, exactly.
Now, and that doesn't mean that, adults can't enjoy it and you can't tell an amazing story. Like, some of the best animated films are films that are geared for kids.
Yeah.
But telling, like, The Iron Giant is one.
Exactly.
That is aimed for kids. That is a kids' movie. But it's not afraid to go into more serious themes, more mature themes. The Pinocchio, fucking Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, that is a kids' movie. That is a movie for kids, but it's not. But it doesn't treat the kids like kids.
Yeah.
You treat them, as people that can talk about mature things.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that Mario is going to go into these mature things of like, whatever. Like, what happens when we die and all that? It's like, Mario.
Well, to be fair.
Okay, the film does talk a lot about death. Like, there's a lot of
weird way. But no, see, I think
it's a very nihilist movie for some reason.
I think this is what a lot. So okay, let's take the Lego Movie again as an example. I'd say the Lego Movie has universal humor. Humor that kids and adults can both find funny.
Yeah.
The Mario movie has very... I mean, the Mario movie also seems... So weirdly, the Mario movie is devoid of jokes.
It's devoid of jokes, but it also is trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Which sounds strange, but I think what it is that there's no, like, jokes in the sense, there's no punchline. It's kind of just, Mario gets hit by something. He's so slow. Whoa. Like, Bowser. I mean, the closest thing is Bowser and Peach. Like, Bowser falling in love with Peach. That
is quite funny.
That is the closest thing that they have
Jack
to a
Black
joke.
Has fucking energy.
Yeah, and Jack Black's having fun.
I wonder whether or not the film would be funnier if the delivery of any of the jokes was any better.
And that's because that's a big problem with the movie, is that just in general, the big problem with the film is the way it delivers itself.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you've got Chris Pratt, who I don't think is terrible in the role. I just think he's a bit flat.
Yeah.
But then you've got Charlie Day, who does a decent job.
Compare the fucking... Okay, I know I'm bringing up the Lego Movie a lot, but I think that it is the benchmark for this kind of film.
Oh, yeah. It's also Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt in the Lego Movie gives a fucking...
He's brilliant.
Superb vocal performance.
Because I think as well, that performance plays into Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
And how, especially back then, like, because that was when he was still... He wasn't, like, because Guardians hadn't came out yet.
Yeah.
So he was still in this, like, Parks and Rec kind of mode.
Yeah,
it's like, so it plays well to, like, his, you know, to who he is. But Chris Pratt in this is like, he's just playing Mario. He's just playing some guy from Brooklyn.
It's very, very flat.
Yeah.
Not quite as flat as fucking Anya Taylor-Joy over there.
Who's the single worst performance in this film.
Yeah.
Like, Anya Taylor-Joy, I love Anya Taylor-Joy. I think she's a fantastic actress.
Yeah.
But here, she just sounds... Big fan of Playmobil, the movie.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, to me, it's like...
She's a new agent.
But like, she's just flat in this, and she just has no, like, to me, like, Peach is just kind of there.
Yeah.
She just doesn't have really much of a personality other than she's a woman who kicks ass, and that's fine. Like, that's good. Like, that is a start, but there's nothing to her beyond that.
Yeah.
They don't really go into, because, you know, I mean, there's a fair point you can say with, like, you know, oh, like, she was a human, I guess, who ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom, and there's something you could do there. If the film bothered to actually provide emotion other than just gazing in wonder of like, oh, look, this thing I played on my Switch is now on the big screen.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like, if it went beyond that, then maybe they could do something, but I think that's the key problem. And the thing is like, Mario is very, very, very simple plot-wise. They're very much gameplay-driven. But there are some of the 3D Marios, like, specifically, do aim for more story. Super Mario Galaxy has a fair bit of story for a Mario game, and there's a lot of emotion there, and and that can tell, like, you know, like, Mario Galaxy can tell a backstory of someone through, like, a storybook, and that provides far more emotion than a 90-minute movie can.
Well, see, I think this is the thing, is I think it's not that hard to come up with a plot for a Mario movie that's more than Mario reference.
Yeah.
And I think
you can do a lot with Mario. Mario's been an IP now for like nearly 40 years.
Fucking hell, he taught typing at one point.
Yeah, he done everything. You know what I mean? He had a hotel.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's more you can do with Mario, and I think that to say, oh, this is enough, a movie which is the blandest portrayal of Mario. And
that's the worst part about the film, is that it's not a bad film.
No.
It's just so incredibly bland and middle of the road and serviceable, and it's like there's nothing to really latch onto other than just, I mean, I like Mario.
It does also set up about 15 things.
Mainly Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong to me is like, I don't understand why they did that other than just they had him in there because, well, we like Donkey Kong.
And they wanted to pad out the runtime.
Yeah, like, save Donkey Kong for, like, a Donkey Kong Country movie.
That,
I would love that. And it's like, and it's just one of them. I mean, it's just this movie where it is an advertisement. And again, like, that's not a bad thing. Like, the Lego movie is an advertisement. But just because it's an advertisement does not mean you know, that's it. Like, you can make a great movie that's an advertisement. Barbie, I think will be. I think Barbie will be really good. But it's still an advertisement for Barbie. I'm sure Barbie's gonna have, you know, tons of toys associated with the movie. And all of that. The Lego movie, I'm sure, it has Lego sets and stuff like
Lego
that.
Game.
Yeah, the Lego movie video game. Like, there's all that. It's like, you know, like, it is an advertisement, but that doesn't mean that you don't put effort in.
No, exactly.
You know, fucking every major IP movie is going to be an advertisement. You know, Creed is going to be an advertisement for Creed, and that general, like, you know, Transformers is still going to advertise toys.
Fucking Transformers is going to be a massive advertisement.
Like, all of these things advertise different things. They are advertisements, but, like, they are cash grabs, but a cash grab does not mean that that's it. You know, yes, this film, you know, like, is here purely so kids can watch it and then want a Nintendo Switch afterwards. but you could still make a good movie.
Yeah.
You could still have it both ways. You could still have a Mario movie that's really, really good. It tells a nice, cute, simple story that gets people into it. You know, you've got the emotional factor there.
Yeah.
But then you could still have kids coming out of that going like, "Oh wow, I really want a Switch."
You can still set up a cinematic universe with that.
Yeah,
you could what they're going for.
Yeah, but it's one of them where it's like, but it's doing all the setup. But I don't care about these characters, and that's the big problem. It's like, this is Mario. You should easily be able to latch onto it, but I think the big problem is just. Okay, I mean, to be fair, I feel like the Mario and Luigi stuff's cute.
It's very incestuous.
Yeah, which, I mean...
They definitely want to bang. Luigi is fucking thirsty.
I mean, but Daisy's not there yet.
True.
So,
True.
once Daisy enters the screen, that'll be a different story.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed.
When Luigi enters the screen.
I guarantee, okay, prediction. The Super Mario movie 2, right, a lot of it's going to be about Daisy and Peach separating Mario and Luigi.
Oh.
And it's going to be one of them because I guarantee that is what the next one is. And it's going to be about them because they have girlfriends.
Well, I mean, do we want to drop a quick spoilers for the post-credit scene?
Yeah.
Spoilers. The post-credit scene's it's shit.
It's just Yoshi.
It's just a Yoshi egg.
Which
don't even get to see Yoshi.
The Yoshi thing didn't really, because we see a Yoshi.
Yeah, you see Yoshi's before.
You see a Yoshi just in the background.
But I guess this one's in Brooklyn.
But that's the thing now is, okay, so there's two things. One, it's Yoshi, which I mean, okay. Yoshi to me is a cool character in a game, but
in a movie where it's just,
what can you do with him?
It seems like
he doesn't talk.
He just went Yoshi.
That's all he's gonna do.
So I don't know whether or not they're gonna. If they give him a voice, fair play. Like if they actually commit to giving him a proper fucking voice,
it's gonna just be like, "Hello, Mario." Hello, it is
a
Yoshi.
Thick German accent.
Yeah. They'll get him fucking Scott Atkins.
Yeah.
He didn't fucking John Wick. He got his voice fucking Yoshi. But yeah, it's like, okay, Yoshi's in it. Cool. That's cool, I guess. But it's one of them, Yoshi to me is Tails was in Sonic 1. Tails is totally different. Tails is a proper character.
Well, that's the thing. Okay,
or Shadow in the
sequel. To post-credit scene to Sonic's. Sonic has done a brilliant fucking job at crafting its universe.
Yeah.
Through its post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
Because
they introduce so Tails.
Major elements.
Yeah, Tails is in the post-credit scene.
Yeah, the second you saw the end of Sonic 1, the post-credit scene, you knew exactly what the fuck 2 was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And you got excited for it. Mm-hmm. And you see the end of 2 and you go, that's 3, I'm excited for it. I watch the end of the Mario movie, I see Yoshi fucking pop up, and I go, cool.
Because it was funny, because I remember Chris Pratt said something people should be excited.
People should lose their shit.
Yeah, he was hyping up the post credits, so I was wondering, okay, are they going to introduce something big? Are they going to do Mario Galaxy or or something like that? Or maybe are they going to show because maybe is Bowser going to be the bone Bowser?
Yeah.
They're going to do something like that. But no, it's just Yoshi, and it's Yoshi's.
He's just fucking egg.
Yeah, Yoshi's cool, but you can't do much with Yoshi.
Yeah.
That especially, I know Yoshi's had games and stuff, but I feel
Yoshi's games are fucking simpler than Mario's.
Exactly, yeah. It's they're very simplistic, but I don't think there's enough to Yoshi to hype him up other than going, that's Yoshi.
Yeah.
But it doesn't tell you anything about the sequel. Tails being in Sonic in that post credit scene, I can't believe I'm fucking defending Sonic the Hedgehog. But Tails is that's it, yeah. You have an instant setup. Yeah. Shadow.
Holy
fucking
shit.
Cool. Shadow uses guns. That's sick.
Okay, now if they did the post credit scene again but gave Yoshi a gun.
If Yoshi comes out to the egg and has a pistol in his hand, that would be fucking awesome.
Sunglasses on, he just shoots someone immediately.
Yoshi. But it's one of them again. It's presumably this is going to be the big fucking Nintendo's making a cinematic universe.
They've already set up. Okay, so my theory is that the whole reason it was set in Brooklyn was so that they could introduce this pipe system that goes to different universes.
Peach also says there's a billion galaxies out there.
Specifically so they can set up a Smash Bros. Film. Because I bet one of those pipes goes to fucking Hyrule.
They'll be, because I honestly thought that could have been one of the post-credits scenes.
Yeah.
It's one of the pipes. Like,
yeah, you go down and it goes to like a big sweeping shot of Hyrule, and you see, and like, and it's fucking.
And that would have been an easy way to be people go like, wow.
I would have lost my shit.
Yeah, like people would have.
I would rate the film 5 stars.
Yeah, because like it's
pandering to minor stuff.
I think the problem is just you, like, if this is going to be a cinematic universe, I hope we do a bit more than just every single one of these films. You just got to cram in as much references as possible.
It's going to be as safe as possible.
And it's like, so we're going to have a Zelda movie.
I'm going to get bored of these really fast.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is going to be, a Zelda movie. Oh, there's going to be Zelda. Like, the Link's going to, like...
Ocarina of Time.
Maybe this time Zelda will have to save Link.
Oh,
it'll be something like that. It's like...
Fair, if they adapted the CDI game, I'd lose my shit.
That would be fucking awesome.
That'd be sick.
If they actually no, they need to do that. If that's what they do, it's a 5-star movie.
5-star movie.
What immediately?
I hope these get more because we're gonna get more of these. We're gonna get.
Of course, This is just the start.
I hope they get more interesting as they go on.
That's the key thing. They need to get more interesting than this. They can't it's not bad. I mean, you know what? If this is the start and then the ones afterwards are great, that's fine.
So if we look at what a potential Mario 2 could be, surely because they've used up all their fucking things, aside from obviously some characters, they've used up the majority of shit.
I was honestly shocked by just how much they put into this.
Surely a second one, theoretically, should have to have a fresh idea in there.
Yeah, because maybe, I guess. I mean, maybe they can probably power up. Wario has to be in like one of these.
Oh yeah, he's too cool not to.
Like, come on.
Fucking give me the man.
Danny DeVito's gonna be Wario.
Which one? The fucking...
Danny DeVito's
gonna be Wario. I hope so.
100% it's gonna be Wario.
I fucking hope so.
Because fucking Danny DeVito's, I think, is from fucking like New York, like Brooklyn.
And it was just...
And I feel like it makes sense. It makes sense for Wario to be a hardcore Brooklyn like a Tony Soprano.
And then Waluigi's like Rob McElhaney.
I would actually love that. That would actually be fucking brilliant.
And eventually these Nintendo movies just become a way to have the entire cast of It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, they'll have like they'll swap out Anya Taylor-Joy, put Kaitlin Olsen in instead.
Yeah, Kaitlin Olsen Samus.
Yeah. And then like Glenn House.
It's Link.
Link.